So domestic football is about to return next weekend, but before then, we have my final batch of predictions for the European 2020 qualifying campaign. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we're taking a look at the final batch of Matchday number 6 out in the European 2020. We'll talk about it in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things European 2020 qualifying campaign, Blackburn Rovers, world football. We've got it all here under one roof. That's right, folks. So this will be popped up live on Sunday. That's just 1 day away from the very first batch of live videos coming onto the channel. That starts on Monday. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that bad boy. So let's get cracking, folks, and bring you up to speed with what you might have missed in the last batch of matches, which took place earlier on Saturday. So let's get cracking and take a little look at the predictions, and then of course my results, or the other way around, the results and then my predictions. So let's get going, folks. So earlier today, Kosovo did take on Czech Republic. This is out in Group A, and that ended up as a 2-1 win for Kosovo. Called it, folks. Absolutely called it. Bang on the nose. So big victory for Kosovo. That puts them up to second in the group table. We'll look at that in just a second. England on the flip side put up on another barnstormer up against Bulgaria over in Wembley. 4-0 final score. 3-0 for me. Not too shabby indeed. Lithuania took on Ukraine over in Group B. This was a big result for Ukraine. It puts them on top of the pops. 13 points so far. So good for them. Looking plain sailing as it stands after beating Lithuania, who are struggling. Serbia on the flip side could not get up and going. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Serbia. They lost it 4-2 at home against Portugal. Obviously current European Championship and also Nations League winners, Portugal. Look at the biz right now. Meanwhile, over into, is it Group J? Bear with me if I can confirm that before I wind you up with the whatever it is. It's not Group J. It's actually Group H. And it is Iceland taking on Moldova. That ended up as a 3-0 victory for Iceland, and that puts them back into contention. It's actually a 3-way tie at the end of Matchday 5. We'll talk more about that in a second as well. Actually, with a 2-0 win for Iceland, so not too shabby indeed. France took on Albania, and again, the world champions put 4 past them, and they look good right now. 4-1 win for France. Actually went with a 3-1 win. And Turkey did take on Andorra. I actually went with a 4-0 win for myself, but it was actually only the 1-0 squeaky bum time for Turkey there. As they made very, very hard work of Andorra. So let's take a look at what that has done to the table. In fact, just before that, just admire my beauty, my glory of those predictions. Just the one red mark. It could have been a clean sweep if I got that one right. And that one, you know, I should have went with Portugal. But anyway, let's get going and take a little look at the group. So Group A looks like this. Obviously, England top of the pops as it stands. 3 wins from 3. Is that correct? Do I have good gen? I think it is correct. Yeah. Because obviously they've been busy with their Nations League stuff earlier in the summer. Kosovo look good though in second spot with 8 points on the board. Czech Republic hot on the heels with 6 points. Montenegro and Bulgaria both at the bottom there with 2 points on the board. Kosovo yet to lose as well. They've yet to take on England as well. They take them on, I think, next. We'll talk about that in a second as well. We went over Group B, as I said. Ukraine running away with it. 13 points on the board. Portugal are in second. 2 games in hand. Win both of them. They'll still be shy of Ukraine's tally. So it's not been all great for Portugal as it stands, but just played 3 games, 5 points on the board. Luxembourg are in third spot. Amazing performance by them so far, picking up a victory and a draw along the way, scoring 4 goals as well, which is ousting Lithuania, ousting Serbia as it stands. This right here is the surprise of the qualifying campaign thus far. Now over into Group H, whatever you want to call it. France and Turkey and Iceland. 3-way tie. All have played 5 games. All have won 4, and all have suffered a defeat along the way. France have got the better goal difference, so they are top of the pops as it stands. Scoring 16, conceding 4. Turkey in second. Iceland are third. Albania a little bit lost at the moment with 6 points on the board. Moldova got 3, and Andorra have 0 points so far and have yet to score a goal. So that's the state of flux as it stands going into the Matchday 6 part. This will be part 3. So let's get going and take a little look now at their next batch of matches. Now these ones will take place on Tuesday, I believe. So stick around for those, see if those come in. We won't be able to look at the results of these in a prediction video until the next batch of international fixtures. So, but yeah, just let me know how you guys think what will happen in this match day in your prediction in the comment section down below, because it's curious to know just what you guys think as we get closer and closer to finding out who's going to the tournament next summer. And in a mega, it's a bit of a mega tournament. Yeah, looking forward to that because it's a very, very peculiar one. Anyway, England are going to be taking on Kosovo over in Group A. Like I said, England 100% as it stands. Just conceded 1 goal along the way. Up against Kosovo, though, who have yet to taste defeat. England coming in this, obviously, 3 wins on the spin. Kosovo, 2 wins on the spin for them as well. It's going to be tight, but I still think England will come out on top comfortably 3-0 at home. Now, the game for Kosovo is the return fixture when they'll come back and they'll take on Kosovo on their own turf. That will see how good Kosovo really are. Meanwhile, also in Group A, it's Montenegro taking on the Czech Republic. This is 5th place Montenegro up against 3rd place Czech Republic, who have suffered defeat last time out. As for Montenegro, they've not really got going so far. So yeah, it's looking a bit of a banana skin this one. So I'm actually going to go with a 2-1 win for Montenegro, and that'll give them a bit of a boost mentally. It is at home, so yeah, Czech Republic used to be a bit of a force in world football or European football anyway, but they've not had those glory days for a while. So it's quite sad to see them struggling. But if they win, pick up a victory up against Montenegro, they could be in contention for a 2nd place finish here, depending on obviously with Kosovo possibly losing against England. You know, they could get back into contention once again. Meanwhile, over in Group B, it is Lithuania who are struggling as it stands at the bottom of Group B, up against Portugal, who are in 2nd spot again. Portugal do have 2 games in hand on Ukraine, win them both, and they only have 11 points at the moment. Ukraine are not in action on this match day, so it's a good chance for Portugal, it's a good chance for Serbia, and it's a good chance even for Luxembourg to put some pressure on them as it stands. We're going to go with a 2-0 win for Portugal away from home. They do come into this on the back of, you know, obviously unbeaten in 3 within the qualifying campaign, but obviously most recently picking up the victory last time out against Serbia. Speaking of Serbia, they'll take on Luxembourg, who are the surprise package so far, not only in this group, but the qualifying campaign as a whole, sitting 3rd place as it stands. They have played 1 more game than Portugal and 1 less game than Ukraine. So, yeah. So, obviously, Luxembourg have done tremendous to be in the position that they are right now. It is at home, so maybe they'll go in there with a bit of spring in their step. But ultimately, I can't see anything but a Serbia victory here. They do have some quality players within their ranks. So, I'm just quite surprised to see how they're struggling within this group. You know, perhaps... I can't recall Serbia's fixtures if they played Ukraine a couple of times. Obviously, they played Portugal and lost that one. So, yeah, they'll need to bounce back, and a win for them could see them go up to 7 points and, again, push Portugal for that 2nd spot as it stands. Meanwhile, over in Group H, like I said, it is a very, very difficult group. Albania taking on Iceland. Albania are no slouches, especially at home. They're going to give Iceland a run for their money here, and actually see them picking up a victory 2-1. And Albania are back into contention. That put them on to 9 points. Iceland will be on at 12. Iceland come into this on the back of at least 3 games winning streak, the hottest within Group H. So they are a team to beat at the moment, and I think Albania will beat them and give themselves a massive 3 points. Meanwhile, France taking on Andorra. This is a stone cold 100% home win here. France World Cup champions up against Andorra, who have yet to score a goal. So I see this quite convincingly. Could be an embarrassing. I could even go double digits on this bad boys. That's how bad it could be. Moldova taking on Turkey. Now this could be a bit of a banana skin for Turkey. I think they are too powerful though to get upset. I guess Moldova. It'll be a tight game away from home. Turkey obviously coming to this. You know, on the back of a victory. Obviously their last game was against Andorra. And it was a very, very, very tight affair. So, embarrassingly so. So, they need to bounce back a little bit. And if they can get another 3 points here, then they'll be in good shape for the future. So that, my friends, is where I have you with the European 2020 qualifying campaign predictions. I'll be back again for this in October. Don't know the days. But make sure you keep your views coming in. Keep your responses, your reactions, your comments. I want to know what you guys think will happen in the remaining fixtures and beyond. You know, you're looking forward to seeing perhaps France Portugal, England all duking it out. 'Cause England look good right now. I know they've not got any superpowers like Germany in the Dutch group, but you know, England look good right now, and they've got the belief, the confidence. Obviously, they had a good World Cup, they had a good Nations League, but they didn't have a fantastic one. So, but yeah, bit by bit, it's looking good for them. Anyway, folks, just to let you know, once again, I am going to be going live tomorrow, which will be Monday, and that is for, what time did we say? 6 p.m.? 6 p.m.? Was it 5:30? I don't know. It's already on the YouTube channel. Go check it out. My live shows are all listed in there somewhere, so make sure you check them out. And click the reminder so you know that I'm going to be live with the Championship predictions on Monday. Tuesday will be there for my Premier League predictions, and then on Thursday we'll have Champions League. So make sure you stick around for those bad boys. And also, you know that this coming Saturday, I'll be doing my live first ever Blackburn Rovers watch along for the season. We did it one time last year, but this is the start of a growing trend on Twitch. And again, if you haven't checked out my Twitch, get in the description down below. There's a link. Click on the sucker, hop on over, and smash it, and then you'll know when I am live. So that, my friends, brings you bang on point with what's been going on in European 2020 qualifying campaign. It is getting to the nitty-gritty stage. I think there's only 2 months left of qualifying, or at least definitely 1 month. It must be 2 months. It must be 2 months, and then you might have playoffs in December. I don't know. Let's take a momentary pause and have a look at that for a second. Okay, so yeah. Okay, got you. Okay, my producer in my ear has informed me the final games for the group qualifying campaign will take place in November. Then they have a draw for playoff contention, and then there's the final draw at the back end of the month. I think it seems a bit of a mess, to be honest with you, of when the actual Euro 2020 qualifying campaign. I don't know, but anyway, so we got games in October, we've got games in November, and then after that we'll figure it all out. But anyway, folks, make sure you get your predictions in the old comment section down below. I'm going to get out of here. It is late. I've got watch to do tomorrow. Lots of stuff to get planned. But anyway, until then, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.